It's What the Truck Wednesday, and we've got a giveaway winner announcement. We've got some D41 parts.
We're ready.
I'm Russell.
I'm Tom. Welcome into our What the Truck Wednesday video. We hope you're having a great week. You're enjoying the nice weather out there, hopefully. Today we're talking D41 parts.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. So if you own a D41, we've just got some helpful tips here, maybe some things to be a little extra critical about on your truck.
Keep your eyes open on.
Exterior door handles, driver's side. Does it feel like it's about to fall off?
When you're grabbing that door handle to open, does the handle feel a bit wiggly? Has the cover, the escutcheon around the door lock, has that popped off?
Yeah.
Just vanished? You don't know where it went?
Yeah.
Well, you might want to talk to your local dealer and see if that's covered under warranty.
Been a problem.
It has been a small.
Yeah, it's not a big issue, and Nissan, you know, it was big enough of an issue that Nissan did issue a redesigned
part. Yeah.
So check that out. Typically, these things have been coming painted. I don't think they're going to come painted forever. So if it's something you need to do, get on it. Interior dome lamp. We've had a couple trucks come through with the little on-off switch is no longer working, open circuit, won't close, yada, yada, yada. But this is something we keep on the shelf for a brand new truck, which is...
That means we've sold enough of them that Nissan's like, you guys need to have these on hand.
I meant to look to see if there were other dealers that were stocking these too, or if it was just us. I mean, we do have a lot of you guys buying parts from us. We ain't sold a ton of these things, but, you know, something to look out for. If you use your dome light, don't use your dome light, maybe just, test it out, make sure it's still functioning.
It's always nice when it comes on when you open that door and it's dark out. It's kind of what you want. That way you don't get surprised by somebody sleeping in your back seat or something like that.
Driver's side seat, outer trim, and adjust switch. We've had several of these. The switches go bad, and people have had to get these replaced under warranty. Now, we had one customer that came in, and their complaint was that while they're driving down the road, the seat will just recline on its own.
Very slowly, as if lulling you off to Sleepy Town.
Yeah, come lay back. And the Frontier doesn't have any kind of LiDAR or anything to watch your eyes, so if you go to sleep, you're gone.
Interesting thing about this part, Russell, is that this is the first one I've seen where the trim finisher comes with the switches installed and the
knobbies.
The knobs.
Yeah. Good or bad, I don't know. On to your most favorite part, positive battery terminal. At this point, I'm jealous that you have it over there with you.
Yes, I like to talk to anyone that's willing to listen about battery care and maintenance. We get a lot of vehicles. I don't know if it's got to do with the humidity here or the temperature fluctuations or what, but we get a lot of vehicles coming through with corroded terminals. Spend a few minutes next time you're under the hood, looking around, checking your oil, checking filters. Just give a quick glance over to your battery terminals. Make sure they're clean. There's no corrosion on it. What you do not want is for that corrosion to grow. It will weaken this. It can eat right through it. Eventually eats back along the cable and gets into the fusible link holder. And if that goes, it gets expensive. If it happens to make it past that without causing any issues and it gets into what would normally be called a positive battery cable, but now it's a harness, that's when it gets expensive. So do yourself a favor and your truck, take care of your battery terminals.
Yeah, and I mean, even on some of the vehicles, you can still buy just a positive terminal, but it is a section of wiring, and it isn't cheap usually.
No.
But it's not thousands of dollars, it's just gonna be hundreds. So simple under the hood look, check it out.
Yep.
Differential breather for your rear diff. This is a complicated subject for people.
Yep, so this little breather fits on your rear diff, and why it's there is because as your vehicle is moving, heat gets generated, it causes the air in there to expand. That air needs somewhere to go, and it vents through this diff vent.
Yeah.
If this becomes clogged, It's still building up in there. It needs somewhere to escape, and it's going to escape through your that seal that your drive line goes into. I've also heard severe cases from a customer recently. He said, hey, because I've got oil coming out of my seal, it's coming out of the fill plug. I took it in for a warranty replacement after I took off my aftermarket vent locate kit. What can I do in the future to make sure this doesn't happen when the vehicle's out of warranty? Well, I suspect that he knew what the issue was, which is why he took off that aftermarket relocator. I think what he did was it's a brass barb with 6 feet of hose.
Yeah.
And it relocates, there's a little valve on the end of that hose, and it relocates it up high to the back of the taillight. I think possibly what happened was he zip tied his hose too tight along the path and probably pinched it, built up pressure, nowhere to go, out through the seals.
Every crevice it can find.
Yeah, it's looking for the easy way out.
Yeah.
So, if you're the kind of person that likes to work on your own vehicle, next time you're under there, get a look at this, give it a little tap, see if there's any dirt around there, clean it off. Did I mention it's a one-way valve, so stuff gets out, but it will not allow it to get in because it needs that pressure this is spring-loaded, so it needs internal pressure pushing out in order to vent. If it gets clogged or blocked, boom.
And if you are stressed out, worried that, the people on the truck forums have got you stressed out, it would take 15 to 16 plus inches of water, standing water, to submerge that. I personally have no intentions on going through water that deep.
Right. And this is in the closed position.
Yeah.
It needs pressure to push that little cap that's in there out of the way. So it would take quite a bit to get water in there. You have to be really deep water.
I feel like there's a lot of products on the market that are made to profit off of people's fears. And I think this is one of them.
I mean, I think if you have a job or a commute, or if you go four-wheeling, a relocate kit might be something that you want.
For sure, yeah.
But for normal use for most people out there,
going to Lowe's.
Right, this is fine.
Target.
Yeah.
For you guys who own the final year of the D40 Frontier or a D41 Frontier, I want you to write this part number down. 15208-31, U like umbrella, 1, B like boy. Now, this is the filter you want to use on your truck. This is it. This is the one that Nissan says to use on those Frontiers. These are impossible to get. So if you do your own oil changes, snag a couple of those, because I'm going to tell you right now, when's the last time when have we not had an issue getting these?
It's been months now.
Ever. Yeah.
We get onesies and twosies.
Yeah, there's hardly any dealers in the U.S. that have them, and I looked at the locator, probably 30, 40, and they have extremely low quantities. Nissan doesn't have any. We've got a bunch on order. But snag some of these. If you get your oil change at a dealership, make sure they build this one out. And if they don't, ask some questions.
Right.
But that's it. D41 guys, we appreciate y'all. D40 guys, N50 guys, R50, R51. What you got? Just throw one out there. D21.
You know what? I do have a question.
Yeah.
It feels like we've done this video 4 times already. So I can't remember if we talked about the giveaway. Did we name the name?
No, we do need to get into that. Okay. So that is, it does feel like we've done this video a bunch of times. 4x4 Heritage Edition decals. Opened up the giveaway last week. And Teeny's Garage, which is Jacob Teeny, he is the winner. Tom is freaking out because our monitor turned off, but it's okay. We're still recording. We're good. So Jacob Teeny, reach out to us. We actually have all your info, but still, we just want to talk to you.
Jacob Teeny, great guy. Got a fleet of Nissans and Datsuns. I know of at least 2. That's a fleet for most people.
Teeny's Garage. Look him up on Instagram. It's Teennys Garage. Nissan guy.
Yeah, he's got a Datsun Roadster.
Doesn't he have a Mazda or something too?
I don't know.
Is he somebody we deal with has a Mazda as well. It's but who knows? We had a lot of people asking about the Nismo roof rack. We are going to try to get an install video try to get some testing, wind noise, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, great questions. What's the wind noise like when you're going down the road? Does it affect fuel economy? Short answer is, you've got a protrusion on your roof, so there is going to be some noise.
Something, yeah.
And it is going to affect your fuel economy, I would say, minuscule amount.
Yeah.
But we want to get some footage of the noise that it makes inside the cab.
We want to do it on a stock truck.
Bone stock.
Nothing, because let's face it, you put aftermarket tires, you put big tires on there, big knobby tires, that's going to create road noise. You install the two at the same time, you're not going to know what's causing what anymore. So,
you know what might be a good test if we can get one on a new vehicle is to get on the freeway, go down the freeway, do a legal speed limit, see what the RPMs are at.
Yeah.
Before and after install, to see if there's any kind of like major resistance.
Yeah, it would be interesting. I mean, I'm sure that whoever is manufacturing for Nismo and probably Nissan themselves have probably considered all these things and went, okay, approval, maybe not. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to be the judge of that. So that's it. Thank you. Hit subscribe, like the video.
Have a great weekend.
Miss you guys already.
Come back and see us.
Bye.
Bye.